Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Brave Heart Netpreneur Show. Today we are again on our Monday show, which is we will be talking about the holistic health. And of course, this is the women's holistic health. And ladies and gentlemen, today we will be discussing with a very special topic about health, about women's health that most are really having challenges about this health. And this is all about women who are suffering, who have encountered this kind of health challenge, and how she has recovered. And today I have a very exciting and very powerful guest which will help us to talk about the health experiences that she has encountered in her life being a woman. So let me introduce to you our ever dynamic and powerful entrepreneur, best mother to her children, outstanding sister to her siblings. She is the first mover of Zambia, aka code E1. And she is an ever dynamic and most outstanding T3 master in our business. Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome Miss Emmah George Sakala of Zambia. Miss Emmah, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Crown. I'm happy to be around. I hope you are getting me clear.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
As you have heard, my name is Emmah from Zambia. I'm a mother of 3, coming from the family of 10, and I'm the firstborn. I've lost one sister, 2 brothers, and I've remained with my sister, so we are the 2 of us and my brothers. I'm an Emerald manager at Emmah International Company. I'm a mother of 3, 2 boys and 1 girl. My firstborn is 17. The second, he's 10, and the third, she's 8. So that is my history. If you want to know, and I'm a married woman, and I've been doing business. That is part of entrepreneurship as well. So before I joined Emmah, I was doing my own business, though I had challenges, but I continued doing my business. That is the history about the Emmah.
Yes.
Hello, Crown.
Emmah.
Yeah.
I miss you, and I'm really excited to talk to you. And this is the right time that we can chat and we can talk about so many things. All right. I believe that you have experienced health challenges before. Tell us about your challenges that you have encountered in your life.
Okay, thank you very much, my Crown. You know, the biggest challenge that I had actually in life, it's something to do with anemia. Actually, I didn't know that I was anemic, because when I was growing up, My father was a doctor. My mother, she was a nurse. But in actual sense, I used to grow up with this challenge without knowing it. Until when I got married, that was in 1997. Physically, body-wise, I was okay, but I didn't know exactly what was happening inside me. So when I had my first child, actually when I was pregnant, I was told my HB was low. So even the doctors, they didn't know the reason why my HB was getting low. Despite taking the iron tablet, we continued until when I reached the 9 months, I was told they had to induce because of the same challenge. And at the same time, I was obese.
Oh.
Then the doctor advised me that after delivery, can you work on your weight? Try to reduce your weight. And you know, actually, with us, normally, once you get married, you don't have to lose weight. You need to gain so that people out there, they can see that really somebody is taking good care of you. So I continued until it was worse now, because I went up to 90 kg. Most of the time I would find myself in the hospital. I would faint, you woke up, I'm in the hospital without knowing what is happening. So after the doctors, they tried to do the investigation. So I was told, no, can you work on your blood and actually try to reduce your weight so that your health can be, you can prolong your health and you are able, you can look after your child. So I had to stay for 7 years without conceiving. Then when I conceived for the second time, I tried taking up their iron, but nothing worked.
Okay.
So the third, yes, Crown. So when I got the third pregnant, I was told, no, actually you have got fibroids. So since these fibroids, they are not good for your baby and for your health, knowing your history of anemia. So we have to make sure whether we terminate your pregnancy to save your life. So I said, no, I'll have my baby. Then after having my baby, that's when you can do the operation and remove the fibroids. Unfortunately enough, when I gave birth, it was a Caesar. They didn't remove the fibroids. I continued until I met my upline, Anemic. She introduced me to Emmah. So I went for the seminar. I listened. By then we had Crown Solomon. He was the one, in fact, he was the one presenting that day. So after the presentation,
yeah, I was in South Africa.
Yes. So I had time to talk to him. I was actually inquiring about the same product. So I told Crown Solomon, which product can really help me? Because I have the challenge of these anemic and I have the fibroids and the weight. So he says, oh, if you have this problem of overweight, that is obese actually, because I was almost 22 kg obese.
Extra.
Yeah, extra obese. Yeah. So he advised me, no, just join the P4, buy the full pack, join the P4, then you will see how your weight to work. So that's how
Oh,
I joined the Crown. I joined the P4. I started using the product, and in 6 months, I was able to knock out that 22 kg that was with me. And I
that's the
started
time when you become
experiencing,
ambassador.
yes. So from
Okay.
that time, yes, because I was doing the people, and at the same
Uh,
time, I was taking the iron tablet. I was also taking the splina, liquid chlorophyll. Then the time when I went to the hospital, the doctors, they were
mm,
surprised. Says, how come your
mm.
HB, it has reached up to 12 milligram? Because you have
Wow.
never reached that, yes. So I tried to explain
Wow.
to them. I said, no, there is this product that I've been taking actually for 6 months, and I've
Mm.
seen that my health, it has improved. So they tried
Wow.
now to check for the fibroids as well. They said, let's check for your fibroids so that we can do the operation before it's too late. Then when they
Uh,
did the scan, I was told, Madam, actually, you are lucky. I think there's no need for us to do the operation, because even the fibroids now, they are not
disappeared.
bad as they were. Yes. I think you are okay.
Wow.
Just continue with your same product, but you have to keep on coming to the hospital so that we keep on checking. So what I see actually, Crown, is that
Yes.
most of us, we don't actually go to the hospital when you are okay. We actually visit the
That's
hospital
true.
when you are sick, yes. So the lesson that I learned is that we need to do the checkup, and we need
Mm.
to do a lot of sensitization. People, they have to know, especially us women, we have to
Yes.
take care of our health, because
Mm.
if my health is not good, actually I used to spend a lot of money in the hospital. I was
Mm.
lucky because my husband, by then, he was working, and most of the time the people were paying for the hospital bills, it was the insurance. So without this,
Yes.
Crown, this time I wouldn't even have been here communicating with you, sharing the experience that I've passed through. No. So what I've learned is that we need to do the thorough checkup. Overweight,
Mm.
it's not a good thing, Crown. Though we have taken
That's
it as
true.
when you are growing, you have to keep on gaining weight. It shows that you are staying well. That is not well. That shows that we are
Yes.
killing ourselves. So we have to make sure
Yes.
that we help people out there. We sensitize. Even the doctors at the hospital, they need to help people. Tell the people that
That's true.
overweight, it's not good. Actually, it's the most dangerous thing when you are obese, because it triggers a lot of diseases without
Everything.
knowing. Yes, by the time you know, it's too late. And when it is too
Yes.
late, it's not easy to treat the disease when it is too late.
Yes,
So we have to
correct.
make sure, you have to make sure that you take good care of your health. In return, you transfer that legacy to your own children. Because
That's
if
true.
I don't look after my health properly, even my young ones, they will look at it as if it is normal. They will
Mm.
copy from me. So my legacy is to make sure that even my siblings, they have to know the importance of having good health. Because while you are healthy, you can do whatever you want to do in business. If not
Yes.
business, yes, you can work. But if you are not, you don't have good health, you can't work. Even if you have
Everything
worked
in
so
life.
hard, yes, you have accumulated a lot of money, and if you don't have good health, my dear, you won't enjoy that money. You will be
That's
paying
true.
hospital bills. You will
That's
spend
true.
your life in the hospital. So it's like you have
Mm.
done nothing. What are you going to leave for your children? What have you saved for your children? Nothing. Because it's like you work,
Yes.
then at the end of the day, you spend the whole lot of your income paying bills at the hospital. That's why I'm saying we have to make sure, especially as women, we have to sensitize our fellow women out there, even our own children.
Yes.
Let's leave the better regards to them. They have to know that good health, it will lead to wealthy, as long as they are able to work and they have a good health. Thank you, my
That's
crown.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. And do you believe or have you experienced, my crown, that you are physically affected with the challenge that you have, health challenge? And since we are talking about holistic health,
Yes.
so did you experience that your physical body is already with the challenge, like you have already that health challenge? Did it affect you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, having that challenge of yours of being anemic, being having fibroids, and all of those challenges? Did it affect your mind, your thinking, your emotion, your social relationship with church, with community, or everything, your children, your siblings?
Yes, Crown. Actually, when you talk of mental health, it actually affects me how I was thinking, sometimes how I could feel, because most of the time I used to have a temper. It's because of the same challenge that I had. So instead, if emotionally, when people they are talking, you are conversing with people in a nice way, you turn up, instead of listening to them, all you want is me first attitude. Whatever I say, it was supposed to be final. And that's not the way it's supposed to be in life. You have to listen to others, then you hear their views as well. Then you see which one is the best way to go with. And like, actually, when you are in a community, you need to listen to others. Actually, it's very important to talk to people in a nice way. You need to respect them. In return, they will
Yes.
respect you as well, yes. But if you don't regard them as human beings and you think you are the only one, then that one also, it was a challenge, because, you know, being overweight, you are obese, whenever you are passing, even if people, they are just talking, they are laughing, they are having good time, you would just look at them thinking they are laughing at me. Have you seen? Meanwhile, those people, they are just having their own good time, and you are already affected emotionally. It's because of the same
That's true.
challenge. Somebody smiles at
That's
you,
true.
you become offended. Why are you smiling at me? Do you know me? It's normal and it's good to smile to others, because you don't know them. You just give them a smile back. You won't lose anything. But all those things, I was being affected. You know, just to control your thoughts and your behavior, because you are able to cope with the life challenges. So how do you cope with those? Because when you are
That's true.
healthy, you are able to cope with the life challenge, because the life, it's, you know, there are a lot of challenges that we are going through, but you have to make sure that you fit in nicely, you talk to your fellow, yeah, even your young ones. Because sometimes I could beat my son without any reason. Then later on, I was, what have I done? So I was wondering what is going on, until when I was told, you know, these things, when you are obese, actually I saw it. Because even my young brothers, we didn't have that good relationship with them. Not that I was keeping them quite well. I was staying with them. Somebody just to greet me, how are you feeling today? Instead of responding in a nice way, I would just come up and say, so what do you want me to feel? You know, I'm not feeling well. Why are you asking me like that? You know, oh, it's affected me, you know, even socially, you know, I need to have relationship with others. You know, it
That's true.
helps to have relationship with others. And when you are being affected, it's a challenge as well. Especially in this business that we are doing, Emmah. You need to be social. You need to be mentally, everything is supposed to be healthy. Because for you, you need to laugh with others. You need to have friendship. You need to control your emotions. But if you fail to control your emotions, then it shows that there's something wrong. Actually, not even wrong, but there's a challenge that you need to sit down and work on it. Because, you know,
true.
I didn't have the relationship. I wasn't comfortable. I was a person who can't even adopt, you know, a social to sit, to conversate with others. I was always in isolation. Because I would think people, they are laughing at me. Whatever they do, you are chatting, they laugh. At the end of the day, I would think all these, they are just laughing at me. But all these, they affected me. You know, spiritually, you spiritually, you need to have hope. And even the comfort in this time where we are living in. But when you don't have that hope, or you think it's negative, then it shows there's something wrong again with you. But now, Crown, I can tell you that I have got a lot of friends, a lot of relatives just calling me for advice. Please, can you advise us? This is the challenge that we are facing. What are we supposed to do? So I'm very happy because I've continued taking the Sprina liquid chlorophyll, and my HB, it's okay. I'm able to work. I don't have a maid. I cook. I do everything, the laundry, everything for my husband, and my husband is happy. Unlike the way we were staying in the past, that every time I see my husband, most of the time I would spend my time sleeping. I wasn't active. Would you like to stay with somebody who is sick today? Tomorrow is in the hospital. After 2 days, he comes back. Tomorrow, you go and pay for the hospital bills. You know, when you are a sick killer at home, even your relatives, no one will be happy with you. So that's why I'm saying we have to make sure, because everything is being affected. Because you are affected spiritually, you'll be affected. Socially, you'll be affected. You don't want to have relationship with others, and you think whatever people they will say, you are discussing, you think, these they are talking about me. Emotionally, you will be affected as well. How do you control your thoughts? How do you control your behavior in public? Because while you are walking, people, you know, people, they laugh. There are other people who smile. Just you look at somebody who is smiling and you become offended. So all these things, you are being affected when you are being obese, Crown. And actually what I see, the biggest challenge, it was obese. Because immediately when I lost that 22 kg, even my thinking, the working, the association with people, feeling for others. Because I reached the extent whereby even if you come to me, you ask, Emma, I need help, I'll just look at you and say, Do I look like somebody who is, am I a helper for you? But now I could feel it, because I'm able to help even my fellow markers. If I see that she's not doing fine, I'll sit down with her or him. Then we'll sit together and see what is the challenge, what is the way forward. In that way, I'm actually happy, because unlike in the past, all those things for me, it was useless. But now I've seen that the major problem actually, it was obese. Because immediately when I lost that 22 kg, I can laugh with others, I can sit, I can chat nicely. Spiritually,
you have more
I'm fine.
patience.
Yes, I've got patience now, unlike in the past, because even at the office, immediately when I reach there, I would just want to, the me first attitude, let me buy and go. No, can you come for meetings you attend? For what? I know everything. The same meeting you are inviting me, I attended it on last week Wednesday. Why should I attend the same meeting? So I've seen the best thing we have to do it. Then you have to make sure that people, they have to understand, Crown. You have to understand your body, understand where you are coming from. Yes, we have these cultures, but we have to make sure that culture and your health, it doesn't augur well. You have to make sure that your health is the first thing you have to do in your life. Before you think of doing any business, think of your health first.
That's true. So the health is very important, because the family, the children's health will depend also on you.
How good is your health? Because whatever thing, it will go in vain. So that's why I'm saying, actually, in some that mentally, emotionally, socially, and spiritually, I'm fine. That's why I'm saying it is good for us to tell others that we should look after our health.
That's true.
First. It's a very good thing, actually. Because even yourself, especially us mothers, Crown. Yeah, I was saying, as us as mothers, we have to make sure that we pass the legacy to our children, because according to my challenge, the challenge that I had, I wouldn't want any family member to pass through the same challenge. So we make sure that those people who are obese, especially in our families, our neighbors, let's try to find time, find good words. Let's encourage them. Let's talk to them, so that they see that this obese actually is not good. Because normally what I do, I am a living testimony. I would get my before pictures and after. Then I would explain to them, I will give them my file. This is my file from the hospital, so you can go through it and see for yourself, so that they are able to see that obese actually, it's not good, especially us women. So we had to make sure that we look after, we make sure that our health is the number one thing that we should look after. The next, even if I was doing the business, my business was not going up because of the same challenge. Now that I'm okay, I'm able to do farming here where I'm staying. I'm able to grow the maize. I'm able to grow the tomatoes using my own hands. And I'm happy for that, Crown. Instead of depending on someone. Because if you depend on someone for too much, Crown, dependence syndrome, it's not good. Because if that's somebody who is providing for you,
that is depending syndrome. That's a new disease.
It's a dependence syndrome, Crown. Because you depend on someone to do everything for you. It's not good. So you make sure that you have to do the things on your own. If it
That's
means
true.
cleaning, I need to clean my own house. If it means washing, let me do my laundry on my own. And I'm very proud of that crown. Because working, it's not the challenge that it can come in and say, no, because I'm working, I can't do this. No, because I've got money, I can employ somebody. Yes, we can employ someone to help us, but most of the things we have to do them on our
That's
own.
true.
Because what we want is to teach our young ones to do the same. Because if they have that dependent syndrome as well, that somebody will do it for me. Now, if they don't have money, you
I
are
love
lucky you have
that.
got money, you have employed someone. What will happen to them? Nothing. That's why I'm saying it's good that we have to make sure that our health is good. Then we teach our young ones. We transfer that legacy to our young ones. Then we are going to have a good generation in future.
All right. Yes, that is a very exciting, and I love that dependency syndrome. How you call it?
Yes,
Dependency
that is
syndrome.
dependence syndrome. You depend on someone, now it becomes a disease, it is in you. Everything that you want, somebody has to do it for me. No. That one,
Everything
I've
that you want
totally
to
refused
buy.
it. You
Yes,
have to
that's true.
depend on someone. No.
That's true.
Because if that somebody, the one that I depend on, he or she is not around, what will happen to me? I'll
Yeah.
definitely die. So that's why we are saying that dependence syndrome of depending on somebody to do things for us, it's not good. That's why I'm saying, especially us women, we have to make sure that our health, it's not just my health, but the entire family. It's supposed to be number one thing. So once I teach them, they'll also teach others.
That's
But
true.
if I just say, this is, other people in the families, they will tell you, us, we are naturally big. That's how we are at our family. No, it's not that we are naturally big. It's because of what we eat. So we have to make sure that we take good care of our health. Because even our young ones,
Yeah.
Crown, if you find a child who is very big, you call that child, or maybe you laugh, that child will be offended. Even at school,
Yeah.
others, they don't even do good because when they're at school, their friends actually, they will play funny with them. They will laugh at them. And when you're at school,
That's
your
true.
friend, they laugh at you. You are not comfortable. You can't concentrate. Every time you'll be feel out of the place because of the same challenge. That's why I'm saying to my fellow women out there, those with fibroids, please, you can try our product, the Springer Liquid Chlorophyll, and see. If you have got a challenge with anemic, try the Springer Liquid Chlorophyll. Actually, it's not
Yes.
just the anemic problem that I had. I also had the problem of the migraine, which I didn't know until the time when I had to go to the hospital. When I was sick, then I was told, no, madam, we just have to make sure that we check your brain, we make sure that we check your head, and because most of the time I would complain of headache. I didn't know what this headache was coming from. Then I was told, no, this is migraine. And they gave me the medication. When I came home, I thought about it. So I said, no, no, no. Let me try Cafe 73. If it won't work, then that's when I will continue with their medication. So I've been taking Cafe 73, and I've seen that my headache, the one that I used to have, is no longer the way it was. Because I'm fine.
Wow.
I don't visit even the hospital now, even if there are some people who think, Emmah, she's lying, or maybe she wants to promote this product. No, you can come, my place. I can take you to the hospital. They will tell you, this woman now, it's about 5 years. I don't visit the hospital. I'm home. And I'm happy
Wow.
because even my young ones, before they go to school, Crown, you ask my little girl and the boy, they'll tell you,
Yes.
Mommy, we haven't taken the spleener. So they have to make sure that they drink the spleener before they go to school.
So they're the one
So I'm
reminding
happy for
you.
that. Yes, even buying babosi. If I don't have babosi, they'll tell you, can you buy very berry for us? So I
Oh,
have
they
to make
love
sure
very,
that I buy this
very.
food. Yes, because that is the legacy that I'm transferring to my young ones. Even if they are
That's
not
great.
doing Edmark business, but they have to consume the product because these,
Yes.
they help. They are food supplements. You know, when they say food supplements, there are certain things that we don't have them in our system, in our bodies. So we supplement in order
Yes.
for us to balance the body.
That's
So for
true.
those who have got questions, they are free to ask my crown.
Yes. They can call you. Actually, your number is there. It's running
Yes,
on
my number is
the.
there. Yes.
Yes, and they can call you, they can contact you, especially so many in Zambia that really needs help.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
especially us in Zambia crown. That's why I said it's something to do with the tradition. Our tradition is
Yeah.
when I got married, my
Mm.
my body mass index, it was just fine.
Mm.
But 7 years after that marriage, I started gaining weight. And once you start
Mm.
gaining weight, we don't even realize, or we don't take care of our bodies anymore. All we think it's when I start gaining, that means that I'm staying well. But without knowing
Yes.
that you are bringing more problems on your own. So that's why I'm saying, my fellow women's there, please, let's make sure that you maintain, you look after your
Mm.
body nicely in order for you to live long for your children, even for yourself, to enjoy the money that you have worked for.
That's
Thank
true.
you.
That's true. Crown,
Yes,
aside
my crown.
from obesity and anemia that has challenged you, and
Yes.
you have been dealing with women's, your friends, and the society. What other health challenges you have found that are common in Zambia for women?
For women now, as I'm speaking, crown, the biggest
Yes.
challenge that I've seen is the same one that I've mentioned, the obese, and there's a lot of cancer, breast cancer,
Oh.
cervical cancer. All these now, they have become part of life now, especially for women. And I've lost my sister-in-law with breast cancer. And I also
Oh.
lost yes, I lost my sister-in-law with breast cancer. That's why I'm saying we have to make sure that we visit the hospitals, we make sure that our health is okay. Because once you start putting on weight, you gain. And this was October, sometimes we have the breast cancer cleaning free. People, they don't want
Mm.
to go there, crown. Or
Why?
they it's I'm okay. Why should I go to the hospital when I'm okay? Unless when you are sick,
Oh.
that's when you go to the hospital. That is the other problem that I've seen. But these are the major problems that are there now. Breast cancer, cervical cancer, and obese. These three crown, they are affecting women, especially here in Africa. And no
That
one
is
can say,
true.
no, 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 no. Yeah. So we just have to make
Yeah.
sure that we do, if it is time for screening, let's go for screening. Let's check
Yes.
cervical cancer, if it is breast cancer, let's check so that once they know that you have this disease early, it will be easier even for the doctors to treat it. And like when
Yes.
you go there, it's on the last stage. So you just pack your things and say bye-bye to your children, to your relatives and your
And
friends.
start crying.
Even if you cry, Crown, there's nothing that is going to help you. Just know that if you go there late, just know that I'm packing my things and go. And if you love your family, you love your children, you love your brothers, your mothers, your grandchildren, you just have to make sure that you see them, because it's you. Hospitals, yes, they are there. Let's visit them. Let's take care of our health. Those are the
Yes.
challenges that I can tell you. Yeah.
Yeah. And with all those challenges that you have observed, what do you think, how we can help these people, how we can open their minds in order for them to see what we are advocating, especially with this breast cancer, colon cancer, um, vaginal, or all the cancer that is affecting the women. What can we
I
do?
think the best thing, that's why I'm saying it's sensitization. It's the best thing that we can do. Though
Mm.
people, they are, they don't understand, they don't want to listen to the information. But the only thing I can advise, when somebody try to invite you, there's this webinar, they don't take the information seriously. That's where the
Mm.
problem is. But we just have to keep on pushing on, trying to help them to see that these diseases, they are not good actually. But we need to keep on
Yeah.
sensitizing them so that at least they know. Because
Mm.
I can even tell you that, for example, Edmark, it has the program for weight loss. They
Mm.
will advise you. They will check your weight, your BMI. Then they will even tell you, Mama, you are overweight, or you have got excess weight. Can you reduce a bit? Your body can't afford to support this excess weight that you are carrying. But if you are not
Mm.
free to take their advice, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Our part is to tell them it's them now to take action. If you remember the webinar that we had with our chairman, it will give you action. So that's why we are saying it's for them to take action. Me, I will go and
Yes.
sensitize them, but they need to take up that action to see that they have received the information. Because if they are not taking up action, I can't force them. I can I can force them to go with them to the office, but I can't force them to do the things that they don't want. So the only part that I would love us women, especially us Edmarkers who knows well that obesity is not good, let's try by all means to help our fellow women so that they see that obese actually it's not good. It brings a lot of complications in us. So that's the
That's
only
true.
thing I can tell you. Let's keep on sensitizing them until they take up that action. That's when we can stop.
Yeah, that's true. Being an ambassador, that is our responsibility to educate, educate, educate. And
Yeah.
I'm so proud with you, all the ambassadors in Zambia, that you keep on doing the same thing. And I hope that uh, women who are listening to us right now will open their minds and have that uh, time to listen and to understand what we are trying to give them or to help them. All right, my crown. moving forward, so our aim is to become healthier, happier, and live longer. So
Yes, Crown.
maybe you have final words that you can say, especially to all the Zambian women that can watch this, maybe on YouTube or on Facebook, because we will be posting this. At least they can hear our voices. So you can
No,
give your final words to motivate them, to encourage them, and to invite them to all your programs.
yeah, my final words to my fellow women out there is that let's make sure that we take good care of our health first. Because even if you are doing business, even if you have got a lot of money, but if your health is not good, that money won't help you. So let's make sure that we make sure that our health is good first. That's when we can do these other businesses. And once you make sure that your health is good, please, let's try to, transfer the same legacy to our young ones. Let's teach our young ones to see the importance of having good health. Because of this junk food that have come in, all we know is that we feed our young ones with junk food. Let's try to see what does those junk food do to our young ones. Because some of these things, the challenges that we are facing now, it has got something to do with the food that we eat. Let's try to see that we balance what we are eating. And also, if we receive the advice from our fellow women, let's try to follow it. For those who are obese, they have seen my line, it's there. They can contact me. I'll introduce them to the product where they are able to take the product and reduce that weight instead of starving yourself. Because the product that you will be taking, it will help the whole total well-being of yourself. Because even your lungs, your kidney, the MRT is good for the kidney, for the lungs. The spleen, you balance up your alkaline, your acid level. So even all the coffees, you'll be alert. You have that energy to do the work. Those are my final words. Please, if you know that you are obese, don't hesitate. This is your time, and this is the time. It's now. You can't say, no, I'll do it tomorrow. Don't play with your life. That's your own life that you have now. So make sure that you take good care of your life and live longer for your children, for yourself. Don't become a dependence syndrome, please. Thank you.
That is really good, my crown, and I'm so happy to have you here and discuss all about your experiences, your viewpoint on the health, your advocacy to help, especially the women's in Zambia, and not only in Zambia, all over the world. Those who are watching this right now, or maybe watching our replay, or watching on the YouTube later on, we would like to welcome you all, and you can comment below, or you can contact Emmah in Zambia with the number that is in the screen. And of course, you can message us anytime. And I believe that in our little way we can help, or we can address whatever issues that you have, especially with the women's health. And I believe that in this world, in this situation right now that we have, we need to open our eyes, to open our minds on ourselves, especially with our health. We want to stay younger. We want to be happier and healthier. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank Ms. Emmah Sakala, our ambassador, our health and wellness ambassador from Zambia, to be with us for this show and sharing us her experiences and advocating for the women's health. So maybe you have anything else more to share with your business partners or anybody that you want to greet. I'll give you some more time before we end up the show.
No, thank you very much, my crown, for giving me this opportunity. I would just want to greet all Emmahs worldwide that these products, I want to urge them, please, let's try to make sure that our families, our neighbors, let them know about our products that we are taking. If you are indeed an Emmah and you have been taking these products, you have seen the goodness of these products, please share with others. Then it shows
Yeah,
that you are
that's good.
standing on those 4 pillars. You know our pillars, my fellow Emmahs. So we make sure that
Yes.
with what we say and what we do, it's supposed to be in harmony. Our integrity has to be seen out there. Let's tell the people
Yes.
the goodness about our product, the benefit that they are going to get at the end of the day, whether they want to do business with us or they don't want to do business with us. But what we want is, let's try to help them so that they can live long as well. In living long, good health, that's when we can do business better with them. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much, Crown. And once again, we have ended the show with our dynamic health and wellness ambassador and our mover in Kitui. So I hope, especially people in Kitui, we can share this information to them. And we are hoping for another time to have you here again, my crown.
Thank you very much, Crown.
Thank you and have a good day. Greetings to the whole
Same.
family and to the children and all the business partners in Zambia.
Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good day. God bless us
Thank
all.
you.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are also ending our show for today, and I believe in our little way of helping people, especially women, uh, having challenges in their life, in their health. We are encouraging you to come out. You can contact us. You can contact any marker near you so that they will help you or they can explain to you how to gain your health back, especially with those who have excess weight, especially those who have health challenges in their life. You can contact, especially in Zambia, you can contact Emmah on the number that is on the screen. Or you can message me or you can message anybody that you know who are dealing with this product. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and be a brave heart netpreneur. Thank you and God bless us all. Bye-bye.